Have you ever walked into a room and looked around and thought, hang on, I've been here before, even though you definitely haven't? And adding to that, not only have you been there before, but somehow you know exactly what's going to happen next. Now imagine if you could hold on to that feeling, that strange stomach-dropping moment where time feels like it's folded in on itself. If you're watching this video, I think you know what I'm talking about. That is a déjà vu. Some people just shrug it off, and others think it's a glitch in the brain. Others think it's a glitch in the universe. But tonight we're asking, why does déjà vu even happen? And what if it does mean more than we think? This is Mysteries Retold. When it happens, déjà vu is a mad feeling because it kind of feels like a memory without a source. It hits fast and feels familiar. It feels significant, and then it's gone. But the point is, you can feel it. Most people get it now and then. Some people get it consistently. And some swear they've been able to hold on to that feeling and predict things off the back of it. And honestly, some of the stories out there are pretty weird. In Leeds University, 1979, a student reported a déjà vu moment so vivid that she avoided walking under a scaffolding minutes before it fell. This one is often cited as an example of subconscious pattern detection. It's creepy and feels psychic without being psychic. Something's going on here. And this phenomenon is rooted in science. In fact, researchers successfully triggered déjà vus in volunteers using false memory cues. It was lab-induced déjà vu, showing that the brain flags conflicts between memory and reality. It was a real experiment, and it does kind of explain the mechanism. Again, there's tons of examples. I have some myself. I'm sure you do too. Please tell me your stories in the comments, I read them all and would love to hear your déjà vu stories. But there are some famous ones that seem to do the rounds. In 2005, a 23-year-old in Britain claimed that every moment felt like it had happened before. Movies, conversations, meals, everything was on repeat for him. Doctors thought he had a memory disorder, but it turns out it was a temporal lobe glitch, creating continuous déjà vu feeling. It was the first ever case recorded. Creepy, but very real. He was living his life again and again. And the psychologist Arthur Funkhauser interviewed dozens of people who claimed déjà vu came from dreams. In one case, a woman dreamt of walking into a library where a man dropped a book, a pen rolled off the desk, and someone whispered to her, "We're here doing this again." A month later, the exact moment unfolded in real life, down to the rolling pen. There's the famous restaurant glitch story where a man sat down at a restaurant he'd never visited and suddenly he remembers the waiter bringing the wrong dish over. 2 minutes later, it happened exactly as he predicted. He didn't claim psychic powers, he just said, "It felt like I was watching my life on replay." And that's what déjà vu feels like. A moment being replayed. A moment you are aware of. You remember the feelings. It seems very real if it happens to you.
What the fuck is going on here?
The scientific explanation basically says that déjà vu happens when your brain processes information. It mistakes that information as a memory because the timing between perception and recognition gets slightly out of sync. It's kind of like the brain hitting play before the file has finished downloading, if that makes sense. And that's kind of the clean answer, but scientists admit something uncomfortable. That déjà vu tends to happen during emotionally charged moments, or moments filled with significance. And that's kind of where things get even more interesting. That man Carl Jung again thought déjà vu wasn't a misfired memory, but a moment of alignment. A brief flash where your internal world syncs with some deeper structure of reality. And that's why déjà vu feels meaningful and important and intentional, like stepping onto a track that's already been laid out for you. Some people have described déjà vus as their life snapping into place just for 1 second, but others take it even further. There's the parallel universe theory, where versions of you and other timelines make the same decisions, and for one moment that path overlaps, and you kind of feel an echo of a different version of you. Simulation theory is similar, but the moment feels familiar because the render has repeated itself. The universe loads assets like a video game. It's loaded this one before, and it's doing it again. Then there's quantum processing theory, where your subconscious notices patterns long before you do. Déjà vu is the conscious mind catching the tail end of a prediction it didn't know it had made. Creepy. So what does déjà vu actually mean? And what does it mean to you? A neural glitch, subconscious pattern recognition, a hint of parallel timelines, a message, a cosmic checkpoint. Many highly successful people, again CEOs, artists, inventors, talk openly about intuition and pattern recognition as their secret weapon. And déjà vu is often described as the mind's yes moment, a breadcrumb, a sign of alignment, a little cosmic wink. Even if the universe isn't talking to you, it knows how to keep things interesting. So what do you think déjà vu actually is? And do you have a story you want to share with us in the comments? When it happens, it's fascinating. But what is it? A prophecy? A memory leak? A glitch? Or a little sign that you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and things are just playing out? Thanks for joining us today. You have been watching Mysteries Retold. Thanks again, folks. Good night.